Hey guys, this right here is my CPU. Well, my entire computer. You have the stock cooler cooling my 4690K, and I've been messing with it a little bit, overclocking it, trying to get more power out of it. And right now I got it overclocked to 4.2 gigahertz. The temperature is right around 70. Sometimes it reaches 80 whenever I'm stress testing it a lot. And I want to knock that temperature down. So, I have a H60 Water Cooler from Corsair. And this right here is what I will be replacing my stock cooler with in order to get cooler temperatures for my CPU and so I can overclock it more. I want to get it to about the 4.5 gigahertz overclocking speed, but I can't do that with this stock cooler. So I'm going to go through the process of taking this stock cooler off and replacing it with this. Can't wait to see it work. See you in a bit. Now see, I love this computer case right here. It automatically has this back cutout of my motherboard. So therefore all I have to do is just take the stock cooler off and I can just replace it with the new cooler without having to even take it out of the case. That makes it so much easier. So what I'm going to do, I have to check up on this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these 4 pins out where the stock cooler sits into the motherboard, take those out and try to pull the stock cooler off of the CPU so that I can replace it with the Corsair one. So see you guys in a bit. Okay, and the way you take this off, I've already done the other 3. I'm about to show you how to do this one. There is an arrow on the pin, and what you do is that you turn the pin the direction that the arrow is showing. So I'm going to turn it this way. Can't really see because my hand is so big, but I'm going to try to get you to see. You just turn it that way. And now it's turned, and all you do now is that you pull the pins up towards you to get them to disengage from the board. And right there, okay? Now, of course, you want to go and take out the CPU fan header. There we go. Take that out. You should just be just to pull it off. Make sure all my things are out. Ouch. There we go. Pull it straight off. You can see there's my thermal paste right there and thermal paste right there. Ooh. That shit doesn't look like I put enough on there. Ouch. I will learn from this from now on. I need to put a little bit more thermal paste on there, it looks like. But I will do that once I get ready to install the other heatsink, not heatsink, but cooler. See you guys later. Okay, so now I'm in the process of cleaning the old thermal paste off of my CPU. I'm using isopropyl alcohol and just a regular piece of towel, a regular towel or tissue. Just clean all the old thermal paste off, so that I can put on new thermal paste to go on with my cooler. Okay, yeah, it's looking almost there. See, you can see it's a 49K 3.5 gigahertz processor. Clean it just a little bit more to get all the old thermal paste off. Looks good, not quite. Still looks like there's a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning it with isopropyl alcohol and paper towels, and when I come back, it'll be nice and clean. Okay, so now we got the CPU nice and clean. And now I've already opened the box. I haven't taken anything out yet. I just opened the box and took the protective styrofoam off of the top of it. That's all I've done so far. Now we get to unbox the rest of it and look at everything and see how everything should go together. So first thing I'm gonna take off. Come on, one hand. Oh, this is not working too well with one hand. There we go. Aha. There goes the radiator. That looks good. And here goes the CPU block and pump. Oh, nice. It already comes with pre-applied thermal paste. That's good. I might still use my IC diamond. Not sure though. All right. There we go. That looks good. Okay, let's set this right there. Let's just seat it right here so it doesn't fall off anywhere. We have a nice Corsair fan. Okay, looks good. I'm gonna set that right there. And what's in here? All the bracketry we need to mount it to the board, I suppose. Alright. Alright. We're gonna get to this in a minute. It's gonna be great. And here are all the screws I need. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, looks like we've got everything we need, I guess. Let me grab this manual. Boom. And we will start putting this bad boy together and seeing how she run. Alright, I'll be back as soon as we get to the first step. Okay, and now we have to install the back plate, which is this right here, onto the back of our motherboard, so that the mounting piece for the CPU cooler can actually mount to this right here. So, you just slide it into these 4 holes right here. Boom, 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 and boom. And you'll be just good to go. Okay, and next what you have to do is you have to take these screws right here. They're a little bit longer for the style of board that I have. These are a lot longer than the other standoffs that you have, which would be for the 2011 socket boards. But I have a 1151 socket board, so I have to use these right here. They're a lot longer, and so what you have to do with these is screw them into your CPU socket with the, not the socket, but the hole where you have your back plate set. You screw it into there to hold that back plate in, but I can't do it and show you on camera because I have to hold the back plate there so that I can actually screw it in, and nobody's here to hold my camera, so I have to shut you guys off. So I see you guys when I get it all done. Sorry. Okay, and as you see, we have the 4 screws in. I can't turn it anymore. They are in and secure. You got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now the next step in the book, you see that's the step I just did. Next step in the book would be to put in the cooler and the mounting bracket for it to secure it onto the CPU. So we're about to do that next, and well, see you guys when I get it done. Only got 2 hands. Okay, now you can see I have the cooler pump installed, and I have the radiator installed in a pull configuration. So basically the fan is on top of the radiator, and so with the fan on top of the radiator, it actually pulls the air to the top of the case and outside the case to the top. And so right here, I just sort of, barely screwed in the block. And so what I typically do is I typically do a couple of turns, crossways, and go about it each way like that, just so that I can tighten it down evenly on each side. And once I get this tightened down, we will be right back. See you guys. Okay, we got everything tightened up in here. Now, I've already plugged up the fan on the radiator. It's on the CPU fan header right there. And so I'm gonna plug up the pump header right here with this cable right here. I'm gonna plug it up right there. Okay, just gonna flip it around. Flip it around. There we go. Oh, I got fat hands. Trying to get you guys up in the shot so you can see what's going on right there. It's hard to see it from this angle, but I believe I have it. There we go. Got it in there. Make sure it's all the way down, because that's going to be for our pump. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and peel this plastic off right here, off of the pump face. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to have to put my back panel back on. I'm gonna leave this panel right here off, you know, just so we can look into it once it turns on. But we should be good to go. I'll see you when it turns on. Okay, as you can see, my Corsair is installed. I have everything plugged up. Got the pump header and the CPU fan header right behind the CPU motherboard cable. If we go down here, you'll see my motherboard is on. Everything is powered up. The fan right there is turning. You see the radiator up there. And then you got my GPU right there. Of course, the fans are turning. Yeah, we got everything on. And there we go, looking at the monitor. You can see the temperatures are really low. It's in the 30s, the low 30s at that. Now I'm going ahead and run a couple of Cinebench test benches for a little bit while keeping a look at the temperature. Now, if you recall earlier in this video, you should have seen that my temperature with the stock cooler was about 78 to 80 degrees on each core. Now, I only have it slightly overclocked by 40 to 4200 gigahertz. So, we're going to do this Cinebench test about 3 times back to back, and then we'll see what the temperature is, the max temperature that all the cores get. So, I'll see you guys later on. We're already into the second test already. And look at those temperatures. They is really cool with that pump going on. See, so here's a second test right here. Almost ready to do the third test in a little bit. You see the CPU cores is going at it, but the temperature there is a massive drop in temperatures. Like I said, last time we did this with the stock cooler, it was about 78 to 80 degrees Celsius. It hasn't even hit 60. So I'm gonna go ahead and overclock it after we get done with the third test. Okay, we're running this a third time now. And it's going again. And here's the third time running. And look at those temperatures. The max is 58 degrees. We haven't even hit 60 degrees yet. And this one here is just by simply changing the cooling of the CPU. Now once we get done with this here, I'm going to overclock it to 4.5 gigahertz. And then I'm going to give this another try. Now of course my score up there is going to go higher. My score now is a 618. That was the last score I just got for the second round on this bench. So we're at 618. Now of course I'm going to get a better score when I go to 4.5 gigahertz. But I'm not really worried about the score, I'm worried about the temperature. So well, there we go. And we got another 618. You know, last time I did this with the stock cooler, my scores wasn't as precise as it is now. I've gotten 618 every round right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and restart my computer and overclock it to 4.5 gigahertz, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we're back for one last final time. You can see right here the CPU clock is 4.5 megahertz, well 4,500 megahertz, which is equivalent to 4.5 gigahertz. Okay, it's already overclocked, yes sir. And we go over here, we see the temperatures. Not bad at all for a 4.5 overclock. Okay, now let's get ready to run Cinebench, and we'll see these temperatures. Now I think they're gonna climb more than where they've been at before, but there's only one way. There's only one way to test it out. Let's try it out. Bring this temperature back over. Okay, see. Now you can see the temperature has already hit 60 degrees. Now 60 is not bad at all. 61, that's still not bad. At 4.5 gigahertz, that's pretty good. And it only went up a couple of degrees of what it was at before I overclocked it, which is great. Okay, and we're almost done actually with this test. Now of course my number is gonna go up, of course, because I overclocked it, but still the highest temp, oh, we went up one more degree, 62 degrees. That's it. Now I'm gonna go ahead and run this 3 times. So here's the first time, of course, and my score is now 648. I'm gonna run it again because we are of course stress testing this system. See, we got 61 degrees, 62 degrees. Went up just a bit, but not by much. You see, we're still running the stress test. Oh, 63. Yeah, I'm loving this already. Okay, if we go here, we should see everything that's going on. So we're going pretty good. And we're done with the next test. Again, pretty consistent test going on with this new cooler. You know, before I was getting about 648 when I first overclocked it, and then it jumped down to 620. Now I'm getting 648 non-stop. Now here's the third test. You see the temperature got up to 65. That's it. And this is just stress testing my CPU like crazy right now. And it's only at 65 degrees at the max. And again, so here's the third time of me running this test. So we'll see what temperatures we get. And we're almost done. We've got about one row on top and about 2 rows on each side. And the temperature max is still 65 degrees Celsius. And again, 648. Look at that. Max degrees is 65 degrees Celsius. I think that right there makes a hell of a lot of difference. That's nice. So thank you guys for watching. If you like it, hit subscribe. If you don't, well, if you like it, hit like. And if you don't, hit dislike. I'm just doing this for fun. So, yeah, there we go.